Hello and welcome to Pub Football Predicts, predicting match day 13 or match week 13, whatever they call it, the group of games that will be the 13th games in the Premier League season. Midweek football is back. It's a silly season. We're into the Christmas period, which is my favourite time as a football fan, even though the managers all seem to hate it and whinge about it because it's just too much work for them. Try working 12 hours a day in a coal mine or something, and then that's hard work. I obviously don't know anything about what that's like. These hands aren't built for labour. Let's get straight into our predictions. Starting off Tuesday night, so tonight, Wolves host Chelsea at 6 o'clock at Molineux. This is a difficult game for Wolves, especially as we saw last weekend, struggling in front of goal without having Raul Jimenez available.
Yeah, agreed. Obviously young Fabio Silva hit the post, but apart from that, he didn't really offer too much. I expect Chelsea to be a lot better from the weekend. Need to win, so I think it's going to be a 2-1 away win.
I'm going to say 2-0 away win to Chelsea. Manchester City, West Brom at 8 o'clock. City will be massively disappointed after the Manchester derby. They said they're fine with a draw. I wouldn't be if I was a City fan. West Brom should be an easy game. This is the Premier League, though, so nothing's as easy as it sounds.
I agree. I actually think it will be an easy game. I think Aguero will start, and I think they might absolutely steamroller them 5-0, to be honest. Sorry, West Brom.
Wow. I'm going to go 3. I'm going to be a little bit kinder to West Brom, but it's going to be close. We did see them do a number on Chelsea almost this year. On to tomorrow's games, Wednesday night football. Now, the first one is actually one of the games of the weekend for me. Arsenal, Southampton at the Emirates. Having fans in the Emirates helped in absolutely no way on Sunday for Arsenal against Burnley. If Arsenal lose this, we could see the end of Mikel Arteta. I genuinely think that because it's getting that bad. I also think they might lose this because Southampton are playing wonderful football.
Yeah, this is a tricky game again. I think we've got this and I think we've got Everton away at the weekend. These are two massive games. We've got to get at least one win out of them. And as you say, Southampton were brilliant again yesterday. Tore Sheffield United to shreds. Sunday. Played really well. And I think on the counter, I wouldn't be surprised if Theo Walcott scores. I think it's going to be a draw. I really do. I think we're going to struggle again. 1-1.
2-1 away win. I think they're going to get you. I think they're too good going forward. You'll struggle at the back against them, and I just don't see you breaking them down. I really don't. 6 o'clock as well on Wednesday evening tomorrow. Leeds United against Newcastle United at Ellen Road. Not as straightforward as Leeds fans would probably like to think it is. Leeds have been the perennial lower mid-table side this season. They are winning and then they're losing a couple, and I can see them losing here.
Yeah, agreed. Struggling to win at home. Keep shipping too many goals, which is a massive problem at the moment. And as you say, it's going to be a tricky game, but I've got a feeling they're going to nick this one. 2-0. Bamford will come to the party.
1-0 away win. I think Newcastle will just pip it. I've just got a feeling. Leicester City against Everton at the King Power, that's what it's called, at the King Power Stadium. Just like Southampton, actually, Leicester could find themselves top at the end of this match day, especially with Tottenham playing Liverpool. So this is a big, big opportunity. However, Leicester have been very inconsistent this season. Every time I felt like they're definitely going to win, to go up to a position like top, which has been on the cards a few times, they seem to slip up. Everton getting a win against Chelsea at the weekend was huge. Their confidence will be high. This is a big game for both sides. Everton need to regain form in more than one game as well. So I'm very torn as to where to go with this one.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think obviously Leicester are flying high, loads of confidence, but as you say, they've done it so far this season, lost a couple of games they really should be winning. Was it Fulham and West Ham at home? Should have beaten them both. And as you say, again, Everton, good win against Chelsea. Need to start getting a little run going. I think it's going to be 1-1.
I was going to say 1-1. Damn you. Yeah, I completely agree. 1-1. I can't pick it. Fulham Brighton at Craven Cottage. Now, we mentioned this in our video yesterday. Brighton have been struggling a bit. They're playing great football. Fulham looked brilliant on Sunday against Liverpool. Brilliant. And if they play like that again, they will beat Brighton. And I think they're going to.
I'm going to go the other way. I know we've given Brighton a lot of slack in the last couple of days. And obviously they haven't quite got the points for their performances, but I think it's going to come together in this one. I think they're going to win 2-1.
Exactly the opposite result. I think it's going to be 2-1 Fulham. And he just looked brilliant. Ademola Lookman looks so good. It's going to be hard to stop him. Liverpool Spurs, 8 o'clock Wednesday at Anfield. Now, this is a tricky game to pick. Liverpool are ravaged by injury. This game will play more into Tottenham's hands than the Crystal Palace game because you would expect that they'll be able to sit in and soak up the pressure. However, Liverpool have their front three, and their front three can score and should score in every single game. Actually not as easy to predict as it would have been last season, which was Liverpool to win easily. And as a Tottenham fan, I've got a feeling we're going to get something out of this.
I agree. I think if Spurs score first, Spurs win the game. As simple as that, because you'll sit back, you'll soak up the pressure, great on the counter, it works perfectly. And I think it's going to be a draw. I really do. I think both teams will be happy with a point as well. I think it's going to be 1-1.
I'm actually going to say 0-0. I think it might be very similar to the Chelsea game. 0-0, few chances. Tottenham will just combat what Liverpool have. Mourinho will have a game plan for dealing with that front three. And Liverpool don't create too much beyond the front three. Unfortunately, if you stop them from scoring, they don't score many goals from elsewhere. Wijnaldum's probably the only other real option for goals in that Liverpool side at the moment. On to the West Ham Crystal Palace game, London Stadium, Wednesday, 8 o'clock. I know which game I'll be watching, and it won't be this one. But we give Crystal Palace a lot of stick, and we probably give West Ham a bit of stick as well. Actually, West Ham are playing like Crystal Palace normally do this season, where they're grinding it out. Souček, unbelievable weapon for them from set pieces, scoring almost every week at the moment. Crystal Palace against Tottenham played some brilliant football. Eberechi Eze is superb in that midfield and making such a big difference, being able to play with Wilfried Zaha. Benteke looks a bit more lively. It seems like Roy Hodgson's just let the line out a little bit and is letting them give a little bit more personality into the performances and is actually finally making Crystal Palace watchable. And I think they're going to win here. I really do.
Yeah, I actually agree. I think, again, as you say, Eze was brilliant on Sunday. I thought the fact Zaha's come back into the mix, he obviously makes them tick a little bit more, and they look very good at the moment, Palace. But West Ham have done really well. I think Souček has been linked with Bayern Munich this week. Incredible rise, literally. And I just got a feeling a away win is on the cards here, just to bring the West Ham fans down to a bit of reality kicking in there. 2-1 away.
Yeah, I'm going to say 2-1 away. I'm really looking forward to the Eze-Declan Rice battle. Right? That's going to be superb to watch. Although I'll be watching the Liverpool-Tottenham game anyway. Aston Villa-Burnley is the first of the Thursday night kickoff, 6 o'clock. I don't really know with this one. Aston Villa, I feel like they're picking up wins, which is important. They're picking up enough points. But I feel like they've hit a plateau a little bit in terms of regards to their early season form. And I honestly believe that is completely linked with Ross Barkley's injury because he was brilliant. Whereas Burnley, they got the win at the Emirates. Confidence will be high. They might be the type of side that Aston Villa will struggle with because they will bully them. This is where the Burnley cogs will start to roll and they might start to just about pull away from the relegation zone. I think they'll win 1-0.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing, mate. I think Villa literally smash and grab against Wolves at the weekend. Didn't really create a lot. Managed to get the 3 points. And as you say, Burnley, good result on Sunday against Arsenal. And I think confidence will be running high. If they can get a bit of a run going, they'll be flying out of the bottom three before you know it. So 2-1 away.
Last game of match week 13 or the midweek games, it's very confusing. But the last game of the round 13 of Premier League games, Sheffield United host Man United. Quite simply put, if Man United do not win this game, the pressure on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be huge. If Sheffield United don't get a point from this game, the pressure on Chris Wilder, while not as big, although it should be, as it will be on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it will look incredible, the league table. Sheffield United on 1 point.
Huge, isn't it? I think Sheffield United are doomed regardless of what they do. And United have got to win this game. They've been so inconsistent this year. It's unreal. But both teams are really poor at the moment. Apart from Arsenal, these are two. I don't like watching either of these sides. I think it's going to be 0-0. I really do. 0-0.
I think Man United will get it. I think they'll get a penalty at some point. They'll get the bit of luck that Man United do get and Sheffield United haven't been getting. And I actually think they're going to get it comfortably. And this is going to be one of these games that we've seen this season that is going to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a few more weeks, which I love because I love how bad Man United have been. I actually think it's going to be 3-0. 3-0 to Man United. I think Sheffield United will have to push out, and they've got pace on the counter-attack, and it'll work in their favour. That was Pub Football with Miles and Jimmy. That's our predictions. They will also go up on our Instagram page at @pub_football. You might actually be watching this on the Instagram page. If you're not and you're on YouTube, give us a follow. Make sure you like the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Like the video. Hit the alerts, the little bell button, which means that you'll know every time we post. Especially over these next couple of weeks, there's going to be lots of videos. We don't want you to miss one. We just don't. Anyway, we've been Miles and Jimmy. There's only one thing left to say. Product placement. This is not sponsored content, by the way. Cheers.